And welcome! This is the Revanchism, and I regret to say that this episode has taken me longer to get around to than I had intended, but without any further ado, here it is. The tutorial on how to make a regular road, sampled here with both gravel and smooth stone, outlining just miscellaneous patterns. You can make whatever patterns you want. Outlining how to make a regular road into a ruined road where the grass is actually growing over it. Now the first thing you can do is you can start with either a pre-made road without any type of grass growing into it, or you can select an area that you want to make the road in. Either way, it doesn't really matter. It has different approach, and if you're doing creative, you might want to take a pre-existing road, but if you're doing survival and you don't want to spend the resources, you might want to, plan your road this way. So the first thing we do is we take torches, because torches are the easiest thing you can get a lot of without, well, you'll see what I mean here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and periodically place these as I'm walking. And on the outside, we're going to have pretty regular clicks. Okay? See how that looks? Now going on the inside, we do a little bit longer clicks. They're still regular, but they're longer. And you leave the center one alone. Now what this does is it gives you a weird pattern like this. I'm really bad at randomized things because, quite frankly, I have OCD, so it's hard for me to get anything like this to actually work, which is why I came up with the torch idea. So what you basically do is you remove the blocks that are underneath of the torches, and you replace them with grass. And there you go. That's what it looks like afterwards. Now, if you wanted to keep the same lighting effects, you can do that. It's raining and it's dark, so it's not exactly the best time to be recording a video from Minecraft. Another way you can do is do the same thing, but on this, what you're going to do is instead of replacing the blocks that are underneath of the torches, you're going to replace the ones that aren't. So what was the default on this? It was cobble, huh? Oh, wrong one. There we go. It's 5. Sometimes it has a small little lag there, and that was unintentional. That one actually had a torch on it. Sometimes it has a little bit of lag, and it doesn't fill into the hole. It's kind of like places on top of a block that's not there. Always love it when that happens, because it shows me that this game is still a work in progress, and that the things that we are currently seeing are not the finished product. Now, if I remember what my pattern was, okay, so it was that, this, skip that, do that, and that, then I had it coming out like this. And for the demonstration purposes, I had it switching over. And what you're probably hearing in the background is my wife messing around. Verly, go ahead and say hi.
Hey.
Yeah. She's also known as FFX Player. She's kind of annoying. I love her to death. Okay, and now let's go ahead and remove the torches. This is an extra step you don't have to do if you use the pre-existing model, because you're mining out the blocks that it was standing on. Versus this one where you're using them as markers on what you don't want to touch. And what this will basically do is it'll give you randomized roads every single time. So you don't have to worry about it. And there you go. You have ruined roads. You still have the centerpiece, so you can easily tell it's there. And it gives it a nice feel if you're trying to make ruined cities and towns. And yes, I did put a roof on this. It's not my best work. But if you recall in an earlier episode where I was talking about adding a kitchen and a... Where is it? Is that it? No, it's this one right here. And another bedroom. I actually did do that. And, let's say MaddRabbitx commented on my video about how to break up walls. He had a great idea for breaking up roofs. It was to basically add these little dormiciles on top. And I just took it one step further because I kind of like the idea of a capella. So what I did was I replaced these stair blocks with full blocks, put one fence post, built a frame, and if you look really closely, that right there is an upside down half slab. Now to do that, you place a block on top of this, and then from the bottom, you place it on there. And then it looks really nice. Also, the advantage to that is it gives some daylight from the roof down into your attic. So it really brightens it up a lot. I'm actually kind of fond of it. But with that being said, that's the end of the tutorial on how to make ruined roads. For any more information, check out the video that Madness64 did. It will be in my description below. And I will talk to you later. Ciao.